it would be ideally, but let's stick to ideal things for the moment, to have a world in which what we think, it's the same with what we do, is the same with how we act. How would that look like?
It would be ideally, but it's not impossible. We are all face readers since birth. We all look at each other's people's faces, draw conclusions. What I propose is to pay more attention, to draw those conclusions based on how facial muscles really work, because those conclusions will be more
accurate, or
more accurate. More accurate
to an extent.
And when someone sees that he cannot hide, we'll have the tendency not to try to lie to you, not to try to fool you. So if we had access to this type of information more widely, the world would be better for sure.
Do you think that this could be a nudge to have, like you have calendar invite reminders? Would that be a tool to have in order to improve and enhance our way of living, like living in a world where lie is not an option, or is like very fast detected?
Lies are important, and we could not live in a world without lie. There is a movie.
Let's work on that.
That's a movie, The Invention of Lying, and if you watch it, you will see that it's not really that pleasant to live when everybody is saying exactly how they feel about you or exactly what they think. And most of this lying that we do in our daily basis, we do with our facial muscles, because most of the time when we see our boss or our superior, we display the contempt. But after that, we mask it with a smile, which our boss knows that it's not a true smile, but accepts it as a show that we are not a threat to him, or it's just a smile to say hello and things like that. So lies are necessary, but there are the big stake lies, lies in couples, lies that can hurt others deeply. Those lies we can avoid by knowing how to watch a person, how to see his reaction, how to see his behavior, because it's easy if someone from point A to point B has a certain behavior, from point B to point C is most likely to have the same behavior. It's very hard to change a person. It's hard to change yourself. You cannot change others.
Okay. What should we? This is something that comes up from what you said now. But what should we add in this process? So from having some more deeper insights on how we act,
that's easy,
irrespective of what we say. But
all the time we should add empathy, because knowing how to read a face is you will not judge. You will start to understand what that person went through to form a personality trait like that. No facial feature on its own will show a personality, but only a small fraction of that personality. So when you start to see these small pieces of the puzzle and recognize them, you will start to put them together and form a deeper understanding of that personality. And the more you understand, the less you judge, and that will build your empathy. You cannot blame somebody that he steals or he lies unless you judge them.
And before doing that, okay. Is there some triggers that we should pay attention to when analyzing behavior, and when analyzing maybe behavior through such markers?
First of all, everything that happens from the neck down can be controlled. We can learn how to use closed position, open position, legs, body language, and so on.
So it's more under control.
Everything happens from the neck up, it's not up to us to control, because our subconscious mind will control it. We don't have any power over facial muscle. It's not what I want to display will change my face, but what my subconscious demands my muscles
triggers
to
the reaction.
My reactions, which are emotions, will mold my facial muscles. For instance, as an example, if I look to a comedy in the evening and I laugh a lot, nothing will happen on my face. The same day I will have the same face. Maybe my stomach will hurt from all that laughing. But if I have a positive attitude day after day, that will be shown in my muscle, because my zygomatic muscle will be pulled up and my cheeks will be high. The more I smile, the more I laugh, the higher my cheeks will be. If I don't laugh, gravity has its role.
Okay. Is this a domain and something that preoccupies you so deeply that you could describe as the thing that is more metamorphosis for you?
Oh yeah. This journey for me started 6 years ago, and it changed completely my life. I mean, now I have a different wife. I became a father. I'm my own boss now, even though before that I was hired. So
profound.
My background, without knowing, led to this moment in my life, this change that I went through about 6 years ago, because I went to an art school. After that I studied anthropology in high school. After that I started university in agricultural sciences. Didn't finish it, but I finished maritime transport and worked in sales, worked in human resources, so face to people. That helped me a lot. Then I work in health industry. Then after that I discovered face reading, which at first for me was like, when I heard about face reading, I said, I don't believe in coffee reading or the crystal ball. And, but soon I found out that it's more psychology, or morphopsychology, which is called, that is actually this face reading than anything else. I mean, face reading is not a fortune telling. You cannot see future with it, but it's more anthropology, psychology, biomechanics, genetics, sociology, and all these sciences combined together. It's actually a way of communication that precedes our ability to talk by billions of years. We become species, we become Homo sapiens about 200,000 years ago, but our evolution started more than 7 billion years ago. So it's a form of, one of the first forms of communication between our ancestors.
Then if you were to go beyond your experience, your life experience, and what made you to go through a metamorphosis to some extent for yourself, are there any triggers and markers that we could watch out that are the things that foresight change for each and every one of us as well? Are there internal states that could happen that could lead to a change, and we don't see it? And
the change is the only constant in life. I mean, even Darwin was saying that whatever doesn't change will disappear. So if we think that we are not changing, we are lying ourselves, because we are evolving, we are adapting constantly. Our personality changes day after day, because we have every day we meet different surroundings, different people who influence our personality and add more, and we evolve and we change.
We have this tradition of putting a theme name. So for today, for this year's TEDx Bucharest, we have Metamorphosis. Let's take this game of adding a name or putting a name to you as a human being, or to your life, or to how you see your life from now on. How would you describe this through one word, if it's possible?
One word?
One word, yeah. Or 2 words. Or a compound word.
Well, actually, it's
something.
It's 3 words. It's 3 words. It's actually a Beyonce song, and it's "I Was Here."
I was here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks for putting that into this perspective. Haven't seen this side of it. and your experience so far, and something that you'd like to share with us from what happened in the past hours.
Well, it's to be a TEDx. It's an amazing experience. Everybody is so helpful. Everybody is fulfilling your whole wishes. I mean, I even have makeup on my face. So, yeah, I had food delivered. I had coffee. You name it, whatever you want, you have it, and they are all supportive, and it's an amazing experience. I mean, I am used to talk to people. I never talked to 1,000 people before, but it's a very emotional and very changing experience to be part of a TEDx event.
Thank you. I think like my face is going wild, so this is because I'm happy and grateful that you had the time to chat a bit more with us.
I really did.
So thanks a lot. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.